All right, we're in round two, and yes, I'm going to keep this hand. As a matter of fact, we've got both of our uh, land types here, and ooh, looks like we're up against some aggressive stuff here. This could be a big deal. Black, white. Well, we've got a null. Let's see if it's relevant. All right, no turn two plays. Oh, he's curving out. Uh-oh. What do we get off the top? All right. All right, good. No plays there. Agent or unicorn. Let's do the agent. Seems a bit more important right now. If he swings into it, I'm not going to block this turn, but then next turn I can theoretically Feral Invocation Savage Surge or Feral Invocation to Null. Let's keep those options at our disposal. I like that. Alright, he tanked on it too, which is interesting, but no combat tricks, you say. Maybe we swing for 3, or we can actually stay back still. Trying to think of our best options here. I've got quite a few, actually. I can do Opaline Unicorn, leave up a null. I can swing with Agent, see if he blocks. But he would have attacked in if he had a combat trick, right? Doesn't that make sense? Or did he just want to do it defensively? I think we get in. I'm curious. I feel like, wouldn't it have made sense to attack in if he had a combat trick? Maybe it doesn't. I don't know. Alright, he's taking it. So that means let's follow up with Course of the Tides, and that could make racing a little bit easier, I think. He didn't have a combat trick last turn, so if he's got one now, alright, he doesn't. So now he's just hanging out. Oh, let's see. So we can Ferally Invocate, and we can Savage Surge. I think we just swing with both. Probably going to Ferally Invocate my Agent after he blocks with the River Trawler. We don't get the Heroic, but we are going to be able to Savage Surge. This just feels like, I mean, we can still make Agent unblockable. And then we can Savage Surge our Course of the Tides to block something when he back attacks. Or we can leave up a null. We've got some good options at our disposal here. Okay. He can't block alone with the Pegasus, so I can actually still get in with Course of the Tides. Let's Savage Surge here. I want to eat his favorite Hoplite and Scry. Staunch-Hearted. No, let's dig for Asp. We just used our tricks, so he's less useful now. So we'll eat his favorite hoplite. He will be unable to... Oh, there's our asp. We just want to get in here, so we're going to do this so he can't even block. Nope, you can't block, my friend. Alright, so we'll just leave up the annul instead of playing the unicorn. Get to annul it. Perfect annul target. Alright, so let's see. Definitely appear to be some sort of black-white heroic deck. Interesting. Could have gotten... I do like River Trawler in there. That's full value. The deck could potentially get full value. What do we want to bring in against black-white? Do we have anything that's better or anything that's worse? I still like Sedge Scorpion. I definitely like Retraction Helix. Annul was great there. Fade into Antiquity could be okay. It at least turns off some part of River Trawler, but I think we're actually okay the way we are. Let's just go ahead and try this again. Seems a bit slow. No green source. We do have a null. We're on the draw. 2 of our 4 or 5 drops. Now, I feel like we can do better than this hand. But maybe because the chorus just seems so slow. Couple dead cards. Let's try it. Let's see if we can do a little bit better than that. No, looks like we can't. All right, let's try 5. All right, I think we're gonna have to keep that. A little bit disappointed with how that turned out. My opener, I guess this is about the same as my opener, except 2 less cards. So, all right, well, that was a good draw, I guess. Maybe we can jump from 3 to 5. All right, Battle Priest. All right, well, we're actually not in the worst spot. I wouldn't mind having a Nullify right now, but... All right, gain some life, get him for 2. Not exactly the end of the world. Let's get our unicorn out there. I'd like to jump to Siren of the Fanged Coast if we could. Otherwise, Ari Worshippers isn't that bad either. All right. Not quite. All right, let's drop the Ari Worshippers here. Could be Fade into Antiquity is what we're looking for. All right, he's still swinging in, so we're not going to block. Ah, Keepsake Gorgon. Yeah, that's a big deal. That's going to be tough to beat, actually. I guess he's only at 5 mana, though. We could theoretically get the Asp, but could also do the Siren of the Fanged Coast, but then it's just going to be a 4/4 Still no chance of beating this Setessan Battle Priest. Keepsake Gorgon is an enormous deal right now, an absolutely enormously big deal. That is going to be a very, very difficult card to beat if I don't come up with some real big threats right now. So I got to come up with a winning strategy here. I don't know how I'm going to beat that stupid Gorgon. Could Omen Speaker leave up Mortal's Resolve? Not a big fan of that plan. I could Siren of the Fanged Coast, get a 4/4 flyer. That doesn't even really do that much here. Nessian Asp doesn't do much. I'm trying to think what the actual biggest, what the best thing for me to do in this position is, because stupid Keepsake Gorgon is just going to wreck our face if I don't come up with a good winning plan here. Let's do the Asp, I guess. I mean, theoretically, Mortal's Resolve can turn off the monstrosity ability of that, but, right? Or, yeah. But I still am not impressed with this game so far. I guess our opponent has 2 cards, so as long as I can manage to offset the 7 lands from Keepsake wrecking our face, maybe we can do something, but we'll have to see. I might have to toss my Ari Worshippers here. Just go ahead and take the 3 damage there. If he still swings with the Battle Priest, that concerns me. Oh, and then he has that too. Jeez. Yeah, this guy absolutely is destroying us. I can't do anything. It's just picking us apart. All right. Let's see what I can come up with here. That's not going to do it. I think we Omen Speaker. Neither of those get rid of that guy, so I guess we'll bottom them. Do we have any way to deal with that guy at all? There must be some way, right? Don't even have the deck loaded. Any way at all to deal with that thing? I guess Sedge Scorpion would have helped, huh? But not anymore. No. We literally have nothing. Retraction Helix. There we go. We have 1. 1 card can get us out of this situation. 1. Might as well swing. If he blocks, kudos to us. Guess we Fate Foretold. He'll kill it in response. Will Mortals Resolve. Hopefully find Retraction Helix. He doesn't even kill it. That's not a Retraction Helix. Alright, looks like we lose. Alright, looks like we have to bring in the Fate into Antiquity, sadly. Because I don't really like it all that much in our deck, but yeah. Alright, we lose for sure. This deck needed some Voyages Ends, but I guess that's every time I play blue. Griptide would have just wrecked this guy too. So we had all sorts of potential cards we could have gotten for our deck that would have benefited us in this match, but we just didn't open them. Alright, well, it looks like I have to bring in Fade into Antiquity, sadly. What are we cutting for it? Maybe the Triton tactic seems less good. Alright, let's try this. We'll play first. Alright, we'll play first. Couple blue sources and a bunch of green spells. Seems like that bad hand we had before. This time I'll keep it though, because if we get, it's like 3 dead cards in our hand. It's pretty terrible. I do hate this hand. I'm really curious if I want to mull it. So we don't have that in. Do have this. I really don't know. This is a pretty awful hand. Do I think I can do better on a mull? Possibly. I really don't know. I'm just in a really difficult spot here. I really don't know what's better, what's worse for us here. Fate foretolding his guy could be horrible, especially since he's... Well, I really do hate this hand. I hate how precarious this hand is. Ugh. Do I mulligan? Do I risk it? I think we're going to try it. I'm like... I don't even know what to say. I really don't like this hand, but I'm just worried about what happened last game happening again. Mull to 5 is going to be tough to win with. There we go. That's good. Guess we can maybe start going for the race. That's not terrible. We didn't see any removal out of them. All right. All right. That's actually pretty good. We're going to Fate Foretold here, leaving up a null for the Hopeful Eidolon. He's probably going to play next turn. If we can stop the Hopeful Eidolon, I don't feel too bad, though. Yep. He does, in fact, get his +1/+1 counter, but he's not getting that lifelink. Not getting that +1/+1. It's only getting 1 +1/+1. Alright, still going for the race. Probably wisely is ahead, but at this point we've got the Nessian Asp, so I'm not feeling too bad. Staunch Hearted Warrior's not a bad draw either. Can't easily block the Wingsteed Rider anymore because any sort of combat trick is going to kill our Asp, but we can pretty easily block the Crow and Skyguard. Alright. He's reading some bones, taking a little bit more damage. Oh, sweet. So we can swing with... I guess the issue is if we swing with everything, then he can kill our Asp. Alright. So we're just going to swing with the Scorpion. Sadly. Really? Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Agent. That was a good draw. Let's bust out the agent, I guess. It's more potential damage. I'm not going to be able to make it unblockable, but that's okay. Oh, he had Sip of Hemlock in his deck, you say. Interesting. Alright, well, we're in a racing situation here. Ah! No! Yeah, that's pretty bad. Pretty terrible. Was hoping he didn't have that. Fade into Antiquity could do it. Otherwise, we're pretty much done. Trying to think. Ugh, and you have that too. Something. Not land! No! Alright, terrible. Looks like we lose. Whatever. Disappointing loss, but it happens. That's the way it goes. Our deck was mediocre anyway. We knew it. We were, what, 6 out of 10? We didn't get any Journey or Voyage's End, which would have just destroyed this guy. We didn't get any Grip Tides, which would have destroyed this guy. There was plenty of stuff we could have gotten in the draft that would have won us that match, but we didn't see it, so ended up losing to, I don't even know. It seemed like a decent deck. I felt like we actually had a good match against it for the most part, but we definitely just lost, so I don't know what to say. We kept the hand I hated, and we drew exactly what we needed, and we still lost, so our deck is definitely mediocre. After this match, I've definitely come to realize that.